Hello, and welcome to another update video on gold. Looking at the gold chart, not too much is going on there. Resistance is still holding. If you watched the video from a couple of days ago, or if you follow the updates on Discord, then you know that the resistance area has basically stayed unchanged since Friday, I think. It's between $4,247 and $4,276. Why is that the case? Well, quick reminder, the door to one more high remains open here, both in orange wave B or white wave A, which means the move to the upside can be either wave A of a third wave, and an A wave can be a three-wave move. In that case, it already topped. An A wave can also be a five-wave move, in which case it could get another high. Impossible to say which one it is. It's just impossible. But to confirm another high, we would need a break above micro resistance. So we have very, very clear parameters to watch. That would not even confirm another move up, but it would be needed, to rule out, let's say, or not to rule out, different, let's say to make another high more likely. Let's say it like that. We need a break above 4,276, or if you see the other way around, the pressure, the immediate pressure is downward as long as we respect that micro resistance area there between $4,247 and $4,276. Yeah. Now, to be fair, also in the orange count, we can get one more high. So I think it's important to distinguish between the larger pattern, because we have the white scenario and the orange scenario. Yeah, they are two scenarios that we need to distinguish between, and then understand that in both of these scenarios, one more high is possible here, right? So when we zoom out, we need to look at the chart and say, okay, there's a potential. The pullback is simply a B wave pullback. It's a B wave correction. Hold on. Just need to make sure here. Okay. It's a B wave correction with support between $4,088 and $4,196 in a diagonal pattern. Wave 1, wave 2, A, B, C in wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. And the white scenario itself, in which we could get a more direct move to the upside, and that includes a B wave pullback first, that support area is 4,088 to 4,196. As long as we're holding it, the white count, is plausible and has a chance. If we dip below 4,088, we're likely in a larger degree wave 4 still, whereas in the white count, a wave 4 already finished in October. Honestly, this market has been in a correction and in a sideways range since October. Now, surely we could say the market has bottomed in October already, but the move up is not impulsive, so it's all corrective. So I can't rule out that we're still stuck in a correction. And if it's a wave 4 correction, indeed, there are many patterns that can play out. ABC structures, WXY patterns, triangles, okay? But we're in a similar situation that we were in here in this period already after the April lows, sideways. People got frustrated because the market it was just chopping around, really. And that's the same thing that, gold likes to do that in a fourth wave. So now that we've distinguished between orange and white and both are plausible, in the very, short term, the idea is that the pressure is downward as long as we respect that micro resistance area. And the immediate move to the downside, this year looked like a 5-wave decline from the Friday high. And then this year is a 3-wave move down and an impulsive move up. So could indeed be a very exotic flat correction in wave 2 before going down lower. So that's why I kept the resistance area unchanged. We need to give this chart a bit of room, a bit of breathing room. I'm not terribly confident about it. Other scenarios here are surely possible. Wave B could extend, and what I don't have is a high probability 1-2 setup to the upside. This is just a sideways chop. You have a support area to watch there. You have a resistance area. And I think over the coming sessions, the market should get us clarity whether we indeed just extend here the B wave or we form one more high. And then ultimately, though, the trend is up as long as we're holding this support area. We just need to give the market a bit of breathing space. And please note, in both of these scenarios, another move up is expected overall. So before a major top forms, okay? So I think that should be pretty clear. We have two very clear scenarios we can follow here, and both point in the same direction ultimately, which is still further upside. Question is the depth of the pullback, which we're going to navigate on a daily basis here. Okay, we don't cover gold every single day here, but if you want to check it out, you can join our Patreon membership, and then you can access Discord, and there you get additional gold and silver updates, as well as access to the live charts, depending on the tier you're selecting. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.